I've melted the chocolate over hot water, not simmering, so that it's still nice and fluid. And this is going to be a really speedy ganache. I've used sour cream. I'm going to use sour cream because sour cream is on the inside of the cake, so I thought it would be great to do it on the outside too. But when you're doing a sour cream ganache, it should be room temperature. The sour cream should be room temperature. The chocolate can still be warm, but don't use a chocolate that's really super bittersweet, that has too high a cocoa solid percentage. It should not be higher than 64%, because say it were 70%, with the sour cream, it would actually be bitter. So use your favorite eating chocolate and room temperature sour cream and mix the two together. And by the time they're mixed, you can whisk or use a rubber spatula. Be ready to frost the cake. And chocolate and banana happen to be absolutely delicious together, as you all know. If you whisk, you'll actually aerate it, and it will get lighter in color and texture, but I like it to be thicker and creamier. I'm now going to unmold the cake that has been cooling by inverting it onto a greased wire rack. And as long as I can hold the two racks together, I don't need pot holders, even though the cake is hot. But now, to lift the pan off, I do use the pot holders. I like the rubber ones because they grasp well and the pan doesn't slide. And remember that piece of parchment we put on it? Now's your chance to peel it off. Another greased wire rack, and it just gets re-inverted so that you have a nice top, so that's cooling top side up. Of course, you never want to put frosting on a cake that's still warm because the frosting would just melt away. So I have waiting a cake that has been cooled completely. Because the cake has been resting, it's ready to put the frosting on, and also it has a beautiful even side so that I don't even have to frost the sides. I can just frost the top. I'm piling on a lot of frosting, and then I'm going to make swirls in the top with a palette knife or spatula. First, cover the entire top, and you can see how beautiful this frosting is, the sour cream ganache. It just swirls so effortlessly that you'll want to put more on, or at least serve more for people to add. And then, if you like to make swirls throughout, although sometimes when you don't think about it, it just comes out pretty, just like that, you can take the knife and make little circles. And so people have a sense of it's being so sumptuous. So make some nice swirls in the icing, and you really don't need to do anything else, because what could be more delicious looking than chocolate like this? But because there's banana in the cake, it's kind of fun to also give people a hint by the decoration what it looks like on the outside of the cake. I've made some banana slices that I've soaked in crème de banane, which is a banana liqueur. I could also use lemon juice, and that keeps it from turning brown. And I'm going to put them into the icing. And whenever I put anything on top of a cake, I always try to angle it slightly. I don't just lay it flat, because it gives it a little more excitement. And this way, everybody can get a piece of banana with their cake. And beforehand, it tempts the palate because you know that you're going to have banana inside the cake. So now you know what to do with all those overripe or what you thought to be rotten bananas. Make this great banana cake with sour cream ganache frosting.